All right. Hello, everyone. This is your introductory video to school counseling. This is the text that we're going to be using. We're also going to be using the ASCA National Model, which is both of these texts, the titles are in the syllabus. So I want to introduce myself a little bit, go through the course a little bit and the syllabus as well. So my name is Dr. Lane. I am originally from California. I did undergrad and graduate studies in Idaho, and I enjoy lots of different things. I enjoy having new experiences, eating new foods. I appreciate the outdoors and doing outdoor activities, playing different sports. I love volleyball, racquetball. I also have been getting into mountain biking here in Silver City because there's a lot of awesome trails around here. So that's a little bit about me. My clinical experience is also quite varied. I have some experience in the school systems. I got my master's in school counseling, so I do understand that, as well as the ASCA National Model and the American School Counselor Association. I am familiar with these aspects, which is one of the reasons why I'm teaching you all this course. I also have experience counseling children who have been sexually abused at a child advocacy center, and that work was amazing. And then I also worked at an agency as a contractor, seeing a wide variety of clientele. So that's a little bit about me. Now I want to open up the syllabus and go through that with you here. So let me share my screen, the syllabus here. So here's the syllabus. Again, this is for school counseling. Here's my contact information, my office phone, my email address. Be sure to include the JR. I am a junior, fun fact. These are my office hours here, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then my office is in Martinez building, which is connected to the Phelps Dodge building. And it's room 219. So again, here's the two texts that are required for this course. Lots of K-crap going on with the course. I want to let you all know that for assignments, I am requesting that, and letting you know that I will not grade assignments that are emailed to me or included in the comments. So you need to make sure that you submit the assignment where the assignment is. And the way I've set up my courses is you click on you go to the modules and you go to the corresponding module guide, and within the module guide is a link to the assignment. Or I know oftentimes students use what's coming up at the top right of their canvas, and they just click, you can click on the assignment that way. So, but do note that I will not grade assignments that are not submitted to where the assignment goes. So now let's go into the assignments, the descriptions, and as these assignments come closer to being due, I can provide more instruction on how to do them. But there's multiple assignments here. Also, there's quite a bit of group work for this class. There's not a lot in this class, so we'll see what happens for this semester with some of the assignments where I ask you to respond to other groups, and there might just be one group, so we'll see how the assignments go. But first, I'd like you to introduce yourself, a video introduction, answering those questions there in the assignment description, and then respond to one of your classmates. Then there's reading dialogue posts. This assignment gets pretty specific, so make sure you read the reading dialogue posts, the description here, and make sure you follow the guidelines, because there are some hard lines that I have in this assignment. There's going to be 4 of them, and each one there's a reading prompt that I ask you to answer, and then some guidelines to follow as you answer that. So be mindful of the reading dialogue posts. Then there's a school counseling practice model project, excuse me, and So this will be a group assignment. It'll be a presentation, a 30-minute Zoom video presentation. So again, as I am doing this video, you can do it with your group and present on your findings about a school. And then this is all the guidelines for that and some instruction on how to do the Zoom. Please reach out to me if you have questions on how to do this kind of video recording and sharing, because it will be important for these assignments. Then there's also a school counseling critical incident project where you will present as a group about a critical incident within a school. And with all of these, you're referencing and including aspects of the ASCA national model. ASCA, the American School Counselor Association, has guidelines on what counselors should do, and also guidelines on if schools want to get RAMP certified by ASCA, which means that they're fulfilling what they need to fulfill for school counselors and for their students, and allowing school counselors to do what they're supposed to do as school counselors, then they can get that certification. And so ASCA is great on helping and advocating for school counselors to do what they're trained to do. So now the difference between these two, this school counselor practice model project, you're going to be researching a specific school and trying to gather some data from that school. And then this one is more of thinking about what might be a critical incident in a school. And a critical incident is something that's critical and important that might happen in a school, that a counselor might be needed in order to aid multiple students, or maybe individual students, or maybe even the staff there. So those are your two group assignments. And so you'll see the breakdown of the assignments here. And like I said, for these two group assignments, I asked, part of the assignment is to respond to another group's presentation, but we'll see if we end up having multiple groups. And maybe, as I'm even thinking now, maybe this will be individual assignments. We'll see, but we'll probably just have it be a group assignment. Also, be sure that the assignments, when they're due, that's when they're due, and then they're locked out in Canvas. So I do allow things to be turned in late, but you have to reach out to me. I have to unlock it, and you have to submit it where the assignment goes. Again, you can't submit it through, I'm not going to grade it if it's through a comment or through email. But every day that it's late, it's 10% off. So, and every day starts at 12 a.m. So it's due 11:59 p.m. If you don't get it in by then and you need to reach out to me to open the assignment again, then you'll get 10 points off. Also, if you need any kind of academic writing or scholarly writing tutoring, you can reach out to SmartThink and get a tutor there. Note that academic integrity, your first infraction, you'll get a written or verbal warning and a significant reduction in your assignment grade. If you have any sort of disabilities, please reach out to Disability Services. Information is here, and they will then inform me of what accommodations need to be made for you in the class. Let's see what else we got here. Here's this class schedule. The way it works is you have 14 modules for this semester. This chapter, this column provides you with what reading you need to do, and this column provides you with the assignment. So, and these can all be accessed again in the module guide under the module tab in Canvas. So due to COVID, the university is doing away with spring break, so students don't come back to the university and bring COVID. So school doesn't start until January 19th because that Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so our first assignment won't be due until the next week, January 25th. Because we are an online program though, and I hope and pray that none of you get COVID, I have decided to provide you with a little break where spring break should be, because you're not going to, because it's online, you're not going to be giving anybody COVID if you do get COVID. And again, I hope you don't get COVID, but we don't have to worry about that with an online program. So that's kind of how the semester lays out. And here's, like I said, here's the multiple assignments that you have. And then also, as you're doing the assignments, make sure to reference the grading rubrics that I have here at the end of the syllabus. I've provided here on the far right column is what you need to do to get an A, and then on the far left is what you'll, if you do that, you'll get a C, and we don't want that. So, and I've provided in each box the amount of the percentage of points that will be taken off. So for the reading dialogue posts, they're supposed to be 350 words. If you only include 275 words, then you automatically won't be able to get higher than a 95% on that assignment. So that's this introductory video. So I appreciate you for listening. I'm hoping to get to know you all better, and we'll see how this semester goes with only, it looks like, a few of you being in the course. So some things might be adapted and changed a little bit, but I'm hoping that you get better acquainted with the American School Counselor Association and how and what school counselors do in schools, and how the Ask a National model can help be a document for you to help advocate for yourself and advocate for your students while you're in the school system, because there are lots of things that administrators try to get school counselors to do that just somebody else can do. And so it's definitely important for you to understand the ethics, understand the national model, and what it is expected, and what school counselors do in the schools. So thanks for listening, and I will see you all later.